Alright, welcome back. On this video I want to talk about soldering gear. I had a little upset the other day. I was working on the Harman Kardon 725 preamp and I broke my soldering iron. This collar snapped. I put a little bit too much side pressure on it and it just snapped. And it's unfortunate. I really like this iron. This is from OK Industries. I don't think OK Industries is running anymore. This is a model SA 571 and what's it rated at? 50 watts. 50 watt iron, but it had a lot of thermal capacity. Like I could solder a lot of heavy traces with this, no problem. It has, you know, all the replaceable tips and everything like that. It's got a ceramic, pull this off, ceramic heater, but this part here decided to bust on me, and it's unfortunate because I like this iron. If I can find those parts, I would probably buy them and continue using this iron. But in the short term, I needed to do something else. So I'll put this on the side. This one here, let me see if I can get this without. This is what I'm using right now. This is my Ungar solder desolder station. It's got a nice iron. I like the iron. It's okay, but it doesn't have, this is a 40 watt iron. It doesn't have the same thermal profile as my OK Industries one, and it doesn't seem to have a lot of heat jam to it. Like when you're doing heavy duty soldering, it has a hard time keeping up. It is adjustable. It's got, you know, fairly good range, and you are able to use different irons. This is the 9931, so I can use a 9911, I can use a 9941, or I can switch this over and use a 9921 for the different iron types. So it's good. It, you know, it's got a removable iron. This also has a desoldering built in. And I can actually switch this to solder, and I can put two irons in here. I can run a dual iron setup, or I can use my desolder. And what I use is desolder. This is awesome. I love this thing. Problem is I can no longer get parts for it. I have new tips, but I don't have the ceramic heater. And let me show you something here. The ceramic heater already went out on me once, years and years ago. This thing is probably closer to 30 years old, 40 maybe. But here's the old heater that died on me. The wires are ripped out of it. But you know, these parts you can't get anymore, or I can't find them. But I'm babying this one as long as I can. I'm using it sparingly. The problem with this one is you need to let it heat up probably 10 minutes before you start using it, because there's a suction tube in here, and it gets clogged up with crap and solder, and the heater has to have enough time to heat this tube up fully before you start using it. Otherwise you get cold spots, and then when you start using it, the solder will freeze inside here, and it doesn't work. It's pretty easy to clean. You take that out and you pull out your cotton ball, and you can dump out all your solder, and if you have any stuck pieces, you can get a little tool or something, scrape it out. This is a glass tube in there. I like it. It's great for desoldering, and I have different tip sizes. These come off fairly easy too. I don't want to. We need some anti-seize on there, but it's pretty tight. So, and then you can see the tube here. What I use is I just get a chunk of copper tubing, 1/8 I think it is, and I cut it so long, and then I use that as a tube. But eventually it deteriorates to nothing, to ash, and then you have to dig it out and replace it. But this is good. But I don't use this all the time, and since my other iron broke, I've been using this one. I'm not a big fan of this one, but what I did is I went out and ordered a new iron, and that's going to be my main iron for when I'm working on stuff. And it is a Weller WE1010. It's a nice Weller unit, and comes with this cast metal stand. I haven't even tried it out yet. I just unboxed it, so I thought I'd just make a little video of what's going on with this thing. So I think this will work. It's quite a bit thinner and lighter, but this is a 70 watt iron, so I imagine it's going to be quite a bit of heat there, even though it doesn't have a lot of thermal mass. Tips: take the sleeve off. Your tip, it comes with like a 16th inch spade tip. I ordered more tips to come with it. This is what I got here. This is long conical tip, because I do like using conical tips sometimes and working on digital equipment and small stuff. That's a very fine point conical tip. This one is a 3/32 screwdriver tip, which is just a size up from the other one. This one's a little wider. And then I got balls out. I got the 1/8 inch screwdriver tip. I like using these a lot. They seem to work pretty good for working on audio gear and other things. So you can transfer a lot of heat with a big wide tip. That's why I like them. So I'm just gonna plug this in and try it out and see how I like it. Okay, so before I get into my Weller iron, I wanted to show this because I picked this up the other day, and I was really flabbergasted when I saw it on the shelf of a thrift store, and they wanted 25 bucks for it. So I bought it, and what I had to do is disassemble the cartridge here, clean it out, and put in a new cotton filter. But it works great. This is good for when you're doing large chips, integrated circuits. You got 16 pin, 18 pin, 24, 40 pin chips. This thing works great, and once you heat it up, there's no problems with. Well, when I did get it, I had to clean this out because this tube, this channel, this cavity here was plugged, and I had to get the tip cleaners out and clean out there. It was all filled with some kind of crust that was baked in there. But now it works great, and you can hear the vacuum it produces. You hear that? But I just want to show how this works. If I can find a board to. Here's some double-sided action. I don't know if this will work too good on this. I might not have the right tip. It's kind of a coarse tip for this. So let's just try this here. I don't think it's hot enough yet. No, it's not hot enough. I'm going to let it warm up. Problem is, it doesn't seem to have a proper holder. I think that part is missing. But I just throw it in like that, and who cares? Let's try this again. There we go. Yeah, it's going right through the double-sided. I'm pretty sure I got the wrong tip for this use, but yeah, I think this is if you ever come across one of these, grab it. It's awesome. I got paid 25 bucks for this thing. You can't go wrong at that price. But if It's an old unit, and it's not without its problems. It's dirty. I cleaned it up a bit, but let's get another board. Okay, so we got a board here from this is from a Siemens X-ray machine, and this is the panel, display panel. I think it tells you time in seconds and the strength of the X-ray beam, but whatever. This here, let's try taking this capacitor out. You see how easy that works. And it's, you know, no damage to the board. It's great. So I like this. Okay, so I got this set up. Let's use this for the first time. Let's see what it does. Oh, it's not backlit. I want mine in Celsius. Okay. Don't want to lock it. Nope. So it's set for 395. And that little lightning bolt there shows the iron is on. Let's give it a chance to warm up. And then we'll try this out. Okay, we're at 395 now. Heats up pretty good. I think it's a lot quicker than my old one. I kind of like this pencil grip. Yeah, it works good. It's nice. It's got a good feel. I like that. I like this iron. Very nice. Okay. Menu. This is the standby. Oh, sorry. I can set this from 0 off to 99 minutes. I'm going to set it to 20 minutes. I'm just going to try it out at 20 minutes. If I don't like it, I'll change it, right? And this is the offset, the temperature offset of the tip. I have to measure it. And I can adjust the tip temperature. That's Celsius Fahrenheit. This is the lock code. I don't know why they put that on there. I just wish this was backlit. It'd be nice if it was backlit. Kind of be a little more cooler looking. I don't think it is. Nope. Yeah, very good. I'll have to try out the other tips. So anyways, I think that's about it. That's all I got to say. I just wanted to show my new toy and our new toys. If you're going to buy an iron, get one that you like, because you know, after you spend the money, you got to live with it. And I like the Weller. I was looking at the Heikos. I just couldn't stomach the blue and yellow color on that. It just doesn't work for me. But hey, to each their own. Get what you want. Get what's comfortable for you, and get something that's going to work. That's all I got to say on the matter. Any comments, questions, you can send them down below. All right, thanks for watching.